What is it like to walk up the Acropolis? Everyone has heard of the Acropolis. Everyone! To be clear, this is not the Acropolis. This is one of the structures on top of the Acropolis called the Parthenon, also known as the Temple of Minerva, built during the 4th century BC. This is the Acropolis, which is Greek for high city, with the earliest known walls dating back to the 13th century. Have you ever wondered how difficult the walk is up the Acropolis? How steep the walk is? How rough? Or what it looks like once you've reached the top of the Acropolis? If you have, wonder no more. Hi, it's Dan from Nancy and Dan Travel the World. In today's video, it is the end of May 2024 and Nancy and I are in Athens, Greece for a couple of days before our 7-night Greek island cruise begins. Join us on our walk up to and on top of the Acropolis. You will hear our incredible guide Kostas here and there throughout our journey. Kostas is from Walks Athens Guided Tour Company and is an academically trained and a field archaeologist. You just can't get better than that for this walk and guided tour. We will chime in here and there during our walk, especially for those really important things like where are the bathrooms and the free water fountain on top of the Acropolis? Stay tuned to the end because that's where we'll find them. But for the most part, we want you to experience the walk up the Acropolis just as we did. It was a clear and sunny, picture-perfect day for our walk, as you will see. And during our walk, you will see us stop several times where Kostas explains to us the historical significance of what we are seeing. And of course, as you are joining Nancy and I on our walk up to the top of the Acropolis, if you are enjoying this video and learning something from it, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our Adult World Travel YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you'll receive notification when our next Adult World Travel video is released, between 1 or 2 a week. And feel free to share this video on your Facebook account or Instagram account, as well as with your friends who may be interested for themselves learning what the walk is really like up to the top of the Acropolis in Athens, Greece. Let's get started right now. Our guided walking tour started from the Athens Walks offices, just a few blocks from one of the entrances. It is near this subway station, so it's easy to get to. Nancy and I walked from our hotel, which was located in the Plaka neighborhood of Athens. It was about a 20-minute walk. This is the entrance you want. The entrance with far fewer crowds. You'll see the difference in the crowds when we get closer to the top of the Acropolis. The walk up to the top of the Acropolis can be steep at times. Do not be fooled when you see a smooth walking surface and leave this video thinking the walk is easy. As you will see here throughout this video, there are several different types of stone surfaces that you walk on, most of which are rough and uneven stones of different types. Be sure you wear a very good pair of walking shoes or running shoes. We strongly caution you against wearing flip-flops or sandals, as it is all too easy to stumble on the uneven paths walking up to, walking on top of, and walking down from the Acropolis.
We always talk about this, but the Acropolis of Athens, because of the Parthenon. So that monument at the top is what makes this Acropolis so special. The Parthenon that was built at the top of the Acropolis here in the 5th century BC. And that means, of course, the Parthenon is 25 centuries old.
Why in the times of Pericles, when
That was a smart move.
Così va a ser el día.
By the way, from the midsummer to the late fall, you do not want to be doing this walk starting late morning or early afternoons. Athens gets very, very hot. Midsummer is common for the Acropolis to be closed because of the excessive heat. So make sure you start your walk and start your guided tour, which we do recommend a guided tour for this walk, early in the morning, first thing, between 7 and 8 a.m.
Names change, right? Names change, so you can be more practical. Those are the titles of people. And since we can read ancient Greek easily today, since we are using the same language and the same alphabet, we know those are not names, those are the titles. And I think you can see who was going all around Greece, killing monsters. One day he went down to my island, to Crete, and he fought and killed the Minotaur over there. After that, he came back to Athens to give him the king of the city. So, for the priest of, this was the name to change. The Theatre Dionysus was open air the whole time. And that's why they had the performances in the currently the month is called today April. And the weather is nice for open air performances. And also when the new wine was ready. Yes. So why not? And you don't see it right now, technically, the capacity here in heyday in the late. So they have time with X-rays. So the plan is to continue and go to the top maybe and reveal what's left and then restore it as much as possible. They started with the work here in the 1890s. Why not? Okay, maybe. You know what? Let me give you a different earpiece.
We strongly recommend you bring with you a refillable water bottle. There are no concession stands or water available on your way up the Acropolis. There is, however, a free water fountain once you reach the top of the Acropolis, and again, we will point that out to you, which is towards the end of our journey.
So, here, look at these blocks. This is the retaining wall for the auditorium of the Theatre Dionysus, right? And they separate the old from the new, sometimes using leaves of lead like this. Okay, so this is new, this is old. And sometimes it is a jigsaw puzzle. Look at this. Exactly. And to give, let's say, a rhythm to the wall here. Open the summer, the windows, we had grills.
The walls surrounding the Acropolis were first built in the 13th century BC. That is over 3,300 years ago, and these walls are in view for most of our walk up and down the Acropolis.
If you don't go early, it's a different experience. Yes, yes. The Acropolis stays open from 3 o'clock in the morning to the sunlight is behind.
Kind of claim. The idea is here, they don't want to rebuild the things. We know how every single building was built exactly, and I will tell you how come we do know that. They want to maintain them, to keep them safe, to keep them, you know, if it has to do with the stability of the building. But all of these things, they don't want to forget that. So they are just not restored.
They used to have something like yes, wine.
No, bisa tanya di kampung pasar pulau Boko.
See the tortoise? See the tortoise over there?
Oh! Ah.
Definitely want to come say hi.
Не знаю. Посмотри.
He's probably thinking, oh, the tourist again.
Goodbye, just good views. The turtle becomes a star.
You know, back then, they had so many gods, so many women, and they had many other minor, let's say, gods. The road is here. There's a turning temple dedicated to Themis.
Yes, you can see we are not the only tour group, even this early in the morning. The Acropolis can become very crowded, especially during peak tourist season from mid-May to mid-September. So pro tip, take a guided tour that starts as soon as the Acropolis opens.
Oh, there's so many of them around here.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was wondering.
kids love them.
Yeah.
Tortoises, yes. Amphitheaters are double theaters. That's what amphi means. Amphi means double. So the Colosseum in Rome.
And this theater is called Odeon of Herodotus Atticus, and it is still used for special concerts and theatrical performances today.
Odeon derives from the verb odeo, which means to sing. And this was for music, not for plays, not for theater. Now it's for concerts, for dance, for theater. The facade, lots of limestone.
It's amazing.
Yes, the walkways are just a little bit narrow in spots, especially with lots of tourists like us.
It's a good beach for being close up.
So, anyway, Acropolis was buried there, regardless.
Oh, a nice breeze.
Natural spring.
Golden ivory, that one in the States. And that Parthenon over there is like 100 years old. Yeah, a tribute to the Parthenon of the Acropolis. And we're going now with the shoes that you need every day. Well, see how much time I have.
Carry on. That's not bad, man. That's not the idea. Sila pareho na po.
And I have, but I forgot it. I have it in the other bag.
Do you really?
When I give tours to the museum, it's a park. That park over there is a separate archaeological site. In my opinion, it's the most interesting in Athens. That's the ancient Agora of Athens. The Agora was the political center in the city and the marketplace. So it was for politics and for commerce. That's the birthplace of the system we call nowadays in English democracy, demokratia in Greek. As I said, the year was 506 when the word was spoken. Right there. It's very similar. Marble, solid blocks. This is just the way in. This is just the entrance. And we call it propylea, which means that exactly, the entrance. We have talked about the Temple to Nike. The Temple to Nike is flying over our head. Much closer. Now you can see clearly white parts, very, very white, very, very shiny, very, very smooth. The old blocks are very porous now.
So were they restored, or did they take those blocks out?
And that is the Temple of Nike.
Available. That's the Acropolis, so you can walk around the stones. Take those records up, they will know. So no, that was the year when
Yeah. So you
The Parthenon was built between the 5th and 4th centuries BC, depending on your sources. Think about that. 2,500 years ago. The full name of this main structure that dominates the top of the Acropolis is the Parthenon, or Temple of Minerva, a Roman name for Athena. Yes, the Acropolis restoration project has been continuously ongoing since it first started in 1975, so for almost 50 years.
Were citizens conscripted to build this, or?
yeah, our historians who lived back in Athens.
that's the hill from the restaurant.
Yes. And as Costas taught us, beige is old, white is new, in reference to the stones that we're seeing throughout our tour.
Easily recognizable by the difference in color. The white part of the meat. So when you see
Oh my God, even they were fakes. Because even back then it was good cars. But nothing, not more.
Lots and lots of opportunities for pictures and selfies on the way up, and especially at the top of the Acropolis.
structure over there has two balconies, two porches. We are looking at the one facing south. There's another one on the other side facing north. The one facing south is unique.
And also not even touch the mark.
Step by step.
Cabeza para que salga lo de arriba. Si no todo, ya valió. Es lo que le digo, es que son segundos y ya después ya. Segundos.
Tienes ahora los caballitos. Y estos caballitos son el gato, persona y bandido.
Go Irish. Go Irish. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I just had to stare at you and watch you.
Yes, those are the bathrooms over there here at the top of the Acropolis, as well as the free water fountain. Now, here's what the view looks like of the city of Athens from on top of the Acropolis. Now,
Yeah.
what do you think? Is the walk up the Acropolis for you? Remember, you gotta also walk down. And be sure to include the Acropolis Museum, which includes numerous artifacts from on top of the Acropolis. It was just as wonderful and also inside a beautiful air-conditioned building, which is great in the summer. Now, to continue your journey of Mediterranean countries, here now is a video of the excursions and guided tours and car services that Nancy and I had during our 4 nights in Rome, Italy. So click that link to start the video right now. Or here's this other video from our adult world travel adventures. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.